Welcome back to Redline Revs. Today we're fitting an induction kit. It's a RamAir filter and heat shield on a Mark 1 Seat Leon Cupra R, and it should be a very similar procedure for other filters, other induction kits and other VW Group vehicles. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is unplug the mass airflow meter. Then you want to undo the turbo intake pipe from the mass airflow meter itself. There's two Phillips head screws that connect the MAF to the airbox housing. You have to take those off. Then you've got two bolts here, one which you'll need an extension on your ratchet for to get the airbox off the car, and then this nipple you've got to undo there. We've got the factory airbox off and taken off the MAF sensor and bolted it onto the heat shield. I'm going to now cover this with some electrical tape or something, just because that kind of defeats the point of having a heat shield, and then we'll install it in the car. I'll just use some electrical tape at the back where the RamAir logo was. Right, I've got that in there. The kit comes with some spaces for the bolt down there for the airbox mounting, and I've used the shorter one on the Cupra R. Just pushed and squeezed everything to get those two mounts in. Looking quite tidy. Now we're going to put in the foam filter. Right, so that's it. RamAir installed on the Cupra R. Really easy procedure. Everything's plugged back in. MAF sensor there. All of these Jubilee clips are nice and tight. Heat shields in there. Covered up some of that holes and stuff that was in it. That's how you do it. What I've also done is taken out the soundproofing panel from the bonnet. These are some clips all the way around that you just got to take off. It's not very difficult. That allows some more of the sound of the induction note into the cabin and into the street as well. So my verdict on the RamAir induction kit for these cars, I think it's a decent kit. It's good value. It definitely sounds great. I've also got the 4008P recirculating diverter valve, and ever since I fit the induction kit, I can hear a much nicer, almost a dump valve type sound when I lift off throttle. Yeah, that sounds great. So I was actually surprised, because I've definitely felt an increase in power, especially in high boost situations. So although yes, it's probably sucking in some hot air around the engine bay, and that's probably my greatest complaint about this. Probably not the best heat shield out there. It doesn't sit snug with the bonnet. It has all those holes where warm air can get through that I've tried to cover up. Maybe the Jabba Sport, maybe the Artec heat shield is going to be better, but the kit itself altogether is great value. And I think the higher volume of air that it's allowing to flow through probably cancels out whatever increase in intake temperatures there is. I'm on the standard map at the moment. I've got a 3-inch turbo back exhaust. I've got plans for a front mount intercooler, and I reckon that will probably cancel out again any increase in intake temperatures as a result of fitting this open filter. Yeah, so that's what I'm planning to do with the car. Front mount intercooler stage 2. So that's all coming up. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe.